Good morning, love healthers. We are here in sunny and humid, clearly, Central Florida to do our part 2 of our what is growing in August and what to plant in August video / garden tour. If you guys tuned in last week, let me wipe this. All right, hopefully it doesn't refog back up. But if you guys tuned in last week, then you were able to see that garden tour was not much of a tour because it started raining, which it has been pretty much every single day here. As you can see, today is pretty dreary, which I love because these summer months are excruciating. So I'm actually really happy to not have to be burning up when trying to do my morning gardening. It's only 9 o'clock right now, but it's a beautiful freaking day. So let's do this tour. I've got some carrots that I put into the ground last week. I don't know if you guys can see the little sprouts, but I put a crap ton. I wanted to make sure that we had a bountiful harvest when it came time. So put a lot of carrots in the ground. I also put in some cucumber, I believe, and possibly zucchini or eggplant. And those sprouts are coming up. We remulched the Happy Trail trellis, and it's like we never did because, well, no, I can't say that because it would be 1,000 times worse, but there's still these weeds that keep poking through. So it's just going to be a constant battle in pulling those up, but at least the beans have been able to prevail now, because I know you guys remember me mentioning that in the first video that the beans that we haven't been able to really grow because the weeds were snuffing them out. So moving on to this pepper plant, I harvested a bunch of peppers the other day. I think you guys saw that on my other video, and if you didn't, go and check that video out. But pepper season is looking real abundant over here, which I'm super glad, because these peppers are actually pretty bomb. I believe they're shishito. There's not too many since I harvested, but that's a good 4 right there. I'm gonna let those grow much fatter. They have some flowers on them too, so I know there'll be some more coming. This is our snake bean plant. I have yet to see any beans, but they're producing these beautiful flowers. So I know something's happening. We got some more yard long beans. Yard long beans do amazing in 9B. So if you're looking for a bean to grow in 9B, definitely grow yard long beans. But these are more peppers. They're not doing anything. Got a bee friend here that just wanted to say hello. Yeah, I'll be excited once these start producing, because those are purple peppers. These are bell peppers. The herb garden has decided to come back to a certain extent. We got our Thai basil here. I need to clip those because they're totally dead, but matter of fact, I'll just pull those up right now. Oh, I don't want to take out the rest of the root, but I'll get those out of there. Our tarragon, summer savory, chamomile. This was calendula. It got totally scorched. I actually just planted some more calendula because I really love calendula. The cilantro got totally scorched. The fennel's still hanging in there hot. Or matter of fact, this is dill, excuse me. Dill's still going strong. Over here, we have our mint that is doing amazing. I believe those are just weeds down there, honestly. The oregano is growing in pretty good down there. Thyme I can never be successful with for some reason. And the sage that I had here and borage is completely gone. So I planted some more of that in the front yard where it gets a little bit more shade. This is the papaya that I planted. I don't know if you guys remember me saying that, but it's sprouting now. And this is the other papaya that I planted. I literally put the entire papaya and it looks so pretty and lush. So happy about this. I can't wait to see what that turns into because I really love papaya. Just keeping on going. I'm not gonna do a full garden tour, but my watermelon burst. I think you guys seen that on my last video too, which is absolutely heartbreaking because if you guys know, watermelon has been the highlight of my garden. Like, I've been extremely happy to have watermelon, and it's just not doing well in this Florida sun. But on the plus side, my merengue has flowered, or is flowering, which I am ecstatic about because that means that we'll have beans soon, and this tree has gotten ridiculously tall. I'll flip the camera. I'm 5'2". This thing is easily 6 feet now. So quick how it sprouted up. Oh yeah, I know you guys remember me talking about this watermelon patch because I was like, yeah, this is the only one that's not Baker Creek and it's not doing anything. Look at this. Can you see that? It's actually producing now. There's another one. There's a bunch on here now. I don't know what this is going to turn into. This is a Jubilee watermelon plant. And it's funny because that's a Jubilee tree. I had no idea when I put these two together that the species were the same. But yeah, it's producing some strange looking watermelon. They almost look like cucumbers. So I know in like a month or two they should be good. I'll just go in here and dig them out. But yeah, it's gotten monstrous. It's totally taking over this entire area. I'm sure you guys can't really see because it's foggy. Hold on. I think the fog's internal now. It's so humid here. Either way, it's taking over this whole space, so I'm just gonna keep letting it do its thing and see what happens. The banana tree is looking amazing. Why is it this foggy? Yeah, the inside lens is foggy. This banana tree is doing great. It actually just had a new leaf unfurl. And this is all in 2 weeks. My last garden tour was 2 weeks ago. I wanted to show you guys. I pulled up some peanuts from the peanut patch because somebody told me that peanuts only needed 2 months to grow into maturation, and it's been 2 months. So I was like, let me see. It was a lie. These peanuts are not ready, but keep in mind, this is from one peanut. There's easily 10 heads on here. You can see there's little baby ones that were trying to come in too before I pulled it up. But yeah, I know in like another month or two, and this is the mother peanut. In another month or two, those are going to be fire. Harvested a lot of cranberry hibiscus, and it's still doing great. We got our sorrel here that is producing so many pods. I can't wait to make some tea with that. I really apologize for the fog, guys. It's really not much I can do being in Florida. It's always just going to be ridiculously humid. The comfrey's really happy down there now that it has a cover crop or a shrub layer to keep it cool. It's burning up out here, but this is the saddest patch that I'm going to show you guys. Really breaks my freaking heart because, like I said, I was so excited about my watermelon, but look, it's all turning different colors. That one in the middle, look, this is just rotted. It was trying to start a life and it just couldn't. There's a couple in here that are cracked. I'm gonna find them, even though it hurts my heart to see. Another yellow one. They have these bugs on them. I don't know if that's contributing to it. Comment in the comment section and let me know if these little buggers are the reason why things are going south. I don't think they are, but I definitely would like to know. So here's one of the cracked ones. Very sad. Very, very sad. There's another rotten one. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, another cracked one here. I don't know where this is gonna go, but each cracked one I'm taking and I'm keeping the seeds, so I'm gonna put them in the ground again either in the fall or in springtime. I might save some seeds for both. Moving on to something a lot more pleasant. This banana tree is just taking off. It is absolutely taking off. Like, I wish you guys could have seen it when I first got it. It was literally just that bottom leaf down there. It was so small. I got this tree again from a natural farm. So if you guys want to get some organic plants, definitely hit up a natural farm. I think that banana tree might have been like $6. So shout out to the banana tree. This bed I'm just letting turn over. It's gonna be my floral garden. So excited for that. My tomatoes that have done a complete turnaround. I don't know if you guys saw the last video, but I was worried. I was like, oh my God, they're looking really sad. They need some water. But like this one even has a whole fruit. So they're very happy over here in the shade, getting water. This is my cornfield, which, look at this. So my battery died last time I was out here, but we're back. So this is my cornfield. I don't know how much you can see, but a couple of them got obliterated last night with the rain. So there's been a couple changes that I'm gonna walk you guys through to the garden in those 5 days since I last recorded. The corn husk, or did someone take my bulb? Anyway, these are the corn fingerlings, I guess you can call them. They're still doing okay. The stalks look pretty bad though. I don't know if that's gonna determine anything, but either way, I have a bunch more planted here, so hopefully those do pretty good. I'm gonna come and remound them soon so that they have a lot more sturdiness, like I did these at the base. Fig tree doing well. It's producing some figs, but they haven't really grown at all in size. So if you guys can tell me what's up with that. It's been like a week or two, and they're all the same size. If you have any tips and you live in zone 9B, let me know why those figs aren't really growing. Oh God, my okra stalk broke at the top. Yikes. Yikes. That stinks. I gotta get this shade off of here. Babe, the okra stalk broke at the top. We gotta move this shade back.
Damn, I thought that okra was invincible.
I did too. Apparently it's not. You see?
Oh.
And it had an okra at the top of it too. And a flower.
Like
it was a
8
couple
okras.
okra, yeah.
Yeah, guys, don't do this.
Yeah. It's been a tough week in the garden. I'm gonna show you guys some more things that have broken my heart this week. This is more of a somber video. Basil's still doing good. I put some ginger in the ground, mulched over top of it, but it was too hot and I'm too pregnant, so I didn't finish. I'm gonna let Trey come in and mulch the top of that. The tomatoes are still doing amazing. They're way too big for that spot. I'm gonna replant those soon. This okra, my red okra, is doing phenomenal. Every time I see it, it has a new okra on it. It looks like it's getting infested though by something. This week. Tough freaking week, man. There's bugs all over it. I'm gonna just keep going. It's given us more than enough abundance to where I'm not like attached. But it still does suck having the fruits of your labor literally be eaten by something else other than you. So the last thing in this video that I wanted you guys to see, which is more recent and really sad to my heart, is my watermelon patch. My yellow watermelon has been infested and taken over by a possum. You see this? You see that? You see that? He's just coming and eating all of the watermelon off of my watermelon plant. I literally have one left. I don't think that one's gonna last very long either with this possum. He's either eaten them all or they've been scorched to death in this heat. Look at that. Look at that. The disrespect. The absolute disrespect. The absolute disrespect. I just can't. Like, I literally just cannot. Tough week. Tough week. My peanuts aren't ready. But I'll know once they start dying back that they are. That'd be nice. I don't think anything wants those. Sorrel's doing good. I showed you that. Cranberry hibiscus still doing what it's doing. But yeah, man. Pretty freaking tough. My neighbor is my what is it? He cuts my grass. He cut a couple of my taro plants. That broke my heart as well. He cut my yard-long beans off of the trellis. You guys might have seen at the beginning of this video that there was beans growing up the side. There's no longer beans there. He cut those. The only thing that I have hope for now in regards to the watermelon is this patch, which is so ironic because this patch was doing absolutely nothing when I first started doing this garden tour. As a matter of fact, the watermelon that was there is black. Can you see that? She's black. Yeah. I just planted out of season. Yeah.
Get yourself a man that can mulch.
Get yourself a man that can mulch.
And mulch good, baby.
Pro tip. Well, that's this week's tour. I think this tour is just as sad as last week's tour. For totally different reasons, but that's gardening. You gotta enjoy the highs and deal with the lows, because there will be some lows. There definitely will be some lows. But yeah, thanks everybody for watching. We appreciate you loving and supporting our channel, and I'll have a video next week that most likely will involve hair. So the week after, I'll have another garden tour. Hopefully there's a lot more positives going on. I am going to put those things in the ground that you saw me talk about last week. So I'll have either a video of me putting them in the ground or a video of them being in the ground and hopefully sprout it. So I'll end it with Trey being a good man that can mulch. And love you guys. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next week.